national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DRISHTI 2014. This DRISHTI, which was started by the pioneer batch and staged in a small garden owned by Advocate S.K. Jain, has grown in strength and colors, in spirit and competition to such an extent that we started to worry whether to have it or not to have it. Because sometimes it creates a lot of conflicts, internal conflicts. We as a management institute tried to cement the relationship, to build the relationship, and to undertake all these activities to promote camaraderie, friendship, sportsmanship, leadership, and also to bring different kind of people under one umbrella so that they can see each other, so that they can understand each other, so that each other can appreciate the talents there, to say well done, to say you can improve. That kind of big objective is there behind every co-curricular activities. And today, at the same time, we all are human beings. There is a community feeling. It is inevitable. If you study industrial sociology, you will see formal group, you will see informal group. Formal groups are those groups which are created by organizational hierarchy. Informal groups are those groups which happen by virtue of docile domain. If you are staying in one place for long, you get used to each other. And then or by virtue of you being from the same state, same caste, all these things come there. It is a part of our management study. So my dear friends, let us today appreciate the talent in others and not get into a mindset of being disappointed. To grace this occasion for the first time in the history of DRISHTI, we have an eminent jurist, His Lordship Justice Chokalingam Sahab amongst us. It is a great, great occasion. I was just talking about small conflicts. Imagine His Lordship, how many judgments he must have written in what kind of cases. All are conflicts. It may be family conflicts, it may be political conflicts, it may be hartal, it may be related to environment. My God is enriched life is known for delivering landmark judgment. The country remembers him and is going to remember for setting a tone, a trend in judgment. I was very fortunate to meet Sir, His Lordship at his home. At his home is a simple, humble brother. He had spent a lot of time. He presented us an apple and a cup of coffee. And we said, sir, we have a law college. We want you to kindly make it possible. He is a sitting judge, ladies and gentlemen, and very difficult for him, a lot of protocols he has to follow. But he was very kind enough to be here. He's actually come for a law college function. And as we are, what is our slogan? Problems are opportunities. And second is be selfish. So we thought, let's add a lot of color to this colorful event. Once again, on behalf of all the directors and the committee of DRISHTI, I extend a warm welcome and I request flowers there. And I request the Vice President Shri Balaji Society to welcome our guest with flowers. I would now request President of BAB Silky to welcome our guest on behalf of all the student community here.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Justice M. Chokalingam, respected Bala sir, Bala ma'am, esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, and my dear friends. A very warm good morning to all of you. This moment is truly a memorable moment as I stand here on behalf of Sri Balaji Society, honored and privileged to welcome Chief Guest for the day, Sir Honorable Justice M. Chokalingam, to this grand finale of DRISHTI 2014. A warm welcome to you, sir, from the bottom of our heart, and thank you so much for accepting our invitation to grace this occasion. Dear all, sports is an expression of physical dexterity and mental strength. Management games is when strategy is expressed in action. Fun games are expression of competition spirited with friendly laughter and joy. And when all these expressions, drama, music, and dance are mixed together, they pour and they into melting pot, it would be nothing else but DRISHTI 2014. So, welcome once again to the grand finale of DRISHTI 2014. Thank you so much, sir.
Friends, we have general knowledge quiz test. I request our Director Academics to come and declare the result of top 10. I hope they are here. Are you here? Raise your hand. Those, the topper get a cash award of 10,000, and those at the 10th position, they get a cash award of 1,000 rupees. I would request you all to come one by one as our Director Academic is calling you, and to accept a flower from him, and if possible the pocket if it is ready. Thank you.
Suresh, one. Okay, the list goes, I will call the names from the bottom 10. Deepak SS. Please welcome all the audience, please applaud. Deepak SS. He is sharing the 10th position with Mr. Rahul Purohit. The next in order is Mr. Kuldeep Singh Patle. He is sharing 3,500 rupees. Next in order is Mr. Gaurav Kumar. Can I request the audience to have a huge round of applause for Mr. Gaurav Kumar with 6th rank. The next in order is Avinav Verma. A huge round of applause once again for Mr. Avinav Verma, sharing 6th position with 3,500 rupees. Audience, please have a huge round of applause. Next in order, Mr. Chetan K. He is sharing 6th position with 3,500 rupees. Chetan K. I call the 5th position holder is Mr. Ganesh Sinde. He is getting 6,000 rupees, the cash award. The 4th rank goes to Mr. Amay Sirodkar. The 4th rank and having 7,000 rupees the cash award. The 2nd rank is shared by Mr. Rohan Jain with a cash award of 8,500 rupees. Once again, the 2nd rank is shared by Mr. Rajanikanth Bhagat with a cash award of 8,500 rupees. And finally, the topper is Mr. Saurabh Kishore Singh with 1st position, 66.5 marks, sharing 10,000 rupees cash award. Saurabh Kishore Singh. I request the audience to have a huge round of applause for Mr. Saurabh Kishore. Huge round of applause, audience. कुछ करना है
You can see all are boys, and it is for the girls to think why they are not in this top 10. It's a matter of concern. Women empowerment, all are we are talking, all the boys, hearty congratulations, keep it up. You just to follow them up. They are writing a bright future history for themselves. It is a very critical point. And everyone should aspire to get the general knowledge. The MBA degree is useless if you are not thoroughly connected with the business environment, what is happening in this world. And what is happening in the world, business environment constitute economic happenings, political happenings, international happenings, what all is happening. For example, one judge gave a judgment 2G scandal, what happened, so many licenses were cancelled. We are into Telecom Management Institute also. It is important for us. So girl students not being in top 10 is not a good symptom. They have to wake up. They have to thoroughly wake up. To wake up, they have to sleep early also. So ladies and gentlemen, this DRISHTI has been organized under the able leadership of our Director Corporate Relations. I would now request her to say a few words and also to call the team, central team, and so that His Lordship can felicitate them.
Very good morning to all of you. Respected Chief Guest for the day, Justice Chokalingam sir, all the dignitaries on and off the dais, my faculty, staff, my dear students. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you for the final ceremony, for the final day celebrations for DRISHTI 2014. The 11 days that we had at DRISHTI, I've really enjoyed. In fact, today we stand here, and if I can request our Honorable Justice Chokalingam sir to please felicitate the Central Coordination Team for DRISHTI. You know, they have worked tirelessly to make this whole event a great success. A great success. They've been there tirelessly on the grounds, working day in, day out, preparing for the event. So, sir, if you can please felicitate them with a rose. Is the CCT here? All right. And audience, can I request you to put your hands together as Justice Chokalingam felicitates the Central Coordination Team for DRISHTI 2014. As they walk up the stage, please do not let the claps dimmer. All right. We have Nikita Banerjee, DRISHTI Central Coordination Team from BIMM, Megha Thare, the Central Coordination Team, BITM. Audience, let the claps go on. You must encourage them. Shweta Singh, BIB, that is the DRISHTI Central Coordination Team. Neha Pandey, BIM HRD. Pratishta Priya, BIMM. Rupali Raghav, BIIB. Himanshu Kumar, BITM. Ladies and gentlemen, without their untiring efforts, this event would have never been possible. Can I hear it for all of them, please? Varul Chakravarti, BIMM. Pavan Deshpande, BITM. Abhishek Chatterjee, BIIB. Vatsal Mishra, BIM HRD. Sai Krishna, BIMM. Ravi Kiran, BIMM. Mayank Vyas, BIIB. And Nitin Chaudhary, BIMM. That is the Central Coordination Team for the DRISHTI 2014, who have tirelessly worked all these 10-12 days to ensure that all our functions go off smoothly. Thank you, sir. Sir, a photograph, sir? Photograph with the CCT. This is a historic photograph. It's a great moment. The CCT. What's your name? Anurag. I'm sorry I missed out calling Anurag's name. Audience, once more, please, for Anurag from the CCT. हाँ सब होगा हाँ to get ready for lighting of lamp. Thank you. Move from that side down, from the right hand side.
Here we can see some girl students, but boys are still dominating. I think it is a requirement today because this country is ruled by ladies everywhere. सोनिया गांधी से लेकर के सुषमा स्वराज से लेकर के मीरा कुमार से लेकर के you can go to south में वो नामा, west bengal में वो नामा, uttar pradesh में वो नामा. We all men are really struggling, and I so appreciate all the gentlemen here for trying to raise the women men somewhere, at least academically. So it's really, it is going to happen. It is going to happen. So all the boys wake up, all the girls wake up. Balaji Society again setting a new trend. All right, now we must thank Principal Law College for organizing a wonderful opportunity for us to have His Lordship with us today. They have been after him for quite some time. His Lordship is a very busy person and is presiding over judge. And yes, but for Madam, it is not possible. From here, His Lordship has to go for another function in Law College. So now it is the privilege of Principal Balaji Law College to deliver a welcome address.
Thank you, Bala sir, for giving me this opportunity. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really honored and privileged to welcome you all this morning for this wonderful program. Today, really we are fortunate to have an eminent personality as our chief guest, Honorable Justice Chokkalingam, National Green Tribunal, Chennai. Green tribunals are established only to deal environmental cases. And the southern zone is concerned, 4 states mainly, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Karnataka, and 2 union territories, Pondicherry and Lakshadweep. All these come under the southern zone. While coming with sir was asking me whether the management students are studying environmental law, because environmental law is a mandatory subject for law college students. Because nowadays, for every project, especially major project, environmental clearance is required. As corporate managers, definitely it's necessary for you to know the basic lessons of environmental laws and environmental protection. And major projects like even government-initiated projects, Aranmula Airport, innumerable projects are coming within the purview of challenge before the National Green Tribunal and benches at various zones. And Balasar was mentioning earlier how many cases Lordship was deciding. You may be surprised to hear the number of cases he has given the orders. I am really shocked to hear that in the morning. I want to share that with you definitely. Sir was in High Court of Chennai as well as in the Madurai bench for a period of 11 years. During that time, sir has given orders, 2 lakh orders. 2 lakh orders. And again, you should understand, out of that, 49,000 cases are major cases. 49,000. And you should understand how many hours a day sir was working, because almost all days in the High Court, he was giving dictation in the open court for minimum 5 murder case appeals. And it has become a stage in the Chennai High Court. There was no pendency in murder case appeals. So, more details about His Lordship, my colleague Swati will be giving you. And sir was so kind enough to accept our invitation and to spare this morning with us to share his experience in the judiciary and especially in the new position as green judge, and to enlighten us about the environmental laws and the need to protect our environment. On behalf of Sri Balaji Law College and Sri Balaji Society, I extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Justice Chokalingam sir. Hearty welcome, sir. I also welcome Mrs. Chokalingam, Madam Muthupariya Naigi. Madam will be joining us shortly. I extend a warm welcome to our President, Colonel Dr. Balasubramanian. Sir was very much interested in organizing this program, and as per his initiative only, I could do something and invite His Lordship. Thank you, Bala sir, and welcome, Bala sir. I also welcome Bala ma'am to this program. I welcome Dimple Saini madam, Suresh sir, Director Academics, Biju Pillai sir, Director IT, and all the directors, and my special welcome to all the management students and teachers and non-teaching staff of Sri Balaji Society. Once again, I welcome all you to this function. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I may inform His Lordship that we teach environmental law as a compulsory subject to all the MBA students. Having said that, it is a time for us to inaugurate this function. I would request His Lordship to kindly lamp the auspicious, to kindly light the auspicious lamp, and I request the Vice President to join him. Before His Lordship start addressing, I request to Swati, Professor Swati, Vice Principal of Balaji Law College, to introduce her, to formally introduce His Lordship.
Good morning, friends, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, directors of Balaji Society, faculties, and my dear student friends. I am today overwhelmed to introduce to you our chief guest for today, Honorable Justice M.M. Chokalingam sir. We indeed are privileged to audience and address by a legal luminary and distribute the prizes to the students at his abled hands. Sir has been serving the nation in legal field in various capacities since last 3 decades. His contributions and achievements are numerous. Here is a mention of a very brief overview of his career. Sir was born in 1949 in Shanmuganathapuram village near Karaikudi. Sir graduated in economics from Alagappa Arts College, Karaikudi, where he was an active student union member. During student days, he secured Professor Srinivasan Gold Medal Award and Best Student Award for the academic year 1969-70. He did his Bachelor of Law from Madras in 1973. This legal luminary started his career as civil as well as criminal lawyer in January 1974. Then, he moved on to become additional public prosecutor for 2 terms from 1982 to 1987. Then, He cracked the rigorous competition to get selected as district judge in 1987. Further, he served as a trainee district judge at Tiruchirappalli till 1989. After this, Sir served as second additional district judge and first additional district judge at Tiruchirappalli and Salem, respectively. He was then appointed as principal district judge in Salem in 1992. He worked as a State Transport Appellate Tribunal Administrator cum Officials Trustee and again State Appellate Transport Tribunal as principal judge at Chennai City Civil Court. Then, Sir served as a principal district judge, Coimbatore, since 1998 till 2000. Friends, the journey does not stop here. He was elevated as Judge of Honorable High Court Madras and Madurai in 2000 till 2011. Thereafter, since 2012 till date, His Excellency is serving National Green Tribunal Principal Bench, Southern Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome Honorable Justice M.M. Chokalingam, Principal Bench, National Green Tribunal, Southern Zone. Sir, please honor the gathering with your words of wisdom and experience. Welcome, sir.
Respected Dr. Colonel Balasubramaniam, the founder of this reputed society, Mrs. Balasubramaniam, the directors of these institutions, the respected principal of the law college, and the directors on the dais and off the dais and the faculties, my young dear friends and students of the institutions. I want to call all of you as my friends because 10 top were on the dais, I was the 11th person. Equally, when I came to the institution to see all of you, immediately it came to my memory of 1967 to 70, when I was a student of economics in the college. I forgot a while I was a judge of the High Court, or I am a judicial member of the National Green Tribunal. I went to that old age. Therefore, to join you, first of all, I have to express my gratitude for giving me the opportunity to make this inauguration of this DRISHTI function of 2014. I tell you, friends, the speech is for 30 minutes before I declare it to open. How many hours you have been in your classrooms? How many hours you have been bearing? Likewise, I have been bearing with the advocates in the court hall for 25 years. 25 years. Half an hour. Please share with me. The first part, a few words I have to speak about Mr. Balasubramaniam. Second part, a few words about the institutions and its glory. The third part, in respect of the environmental law, how it has got concern with you, all the students here. The first part, insofar as Mr. Balasubramaniam is concerned, I met him 1 year before in a function of the director of Chennai Vanoli, that's where the radios, where the 60th birthday celebration was conducted for him. In that function, I shared the dais with Mr. Balasubramaniam. When he spoke on the dais, I was able to see a great personality is hidden within him. Ordinarily, if a person comes to an exalted position of a higher status, he will immediately forget the past. He will address before a place or in a society
as he has directly come from heaven. In every man's life, there is a concept, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Who is having the best dawn next day is the person who thinks of the past. What is the past life? What is today and what is tomorrow? Ordinarily, persons come to the highest position will not speak of the past. If at all they speak, most of them will not give the true picture. When I saw Mr. Balasubramaniam speaking, he was narrating his entire life, the past history. Even today I remember. Therefore, how he went to VIPs to get job, how he was denied, how did he join the army, then how he was actually became a side by side, he was doing his course, then how he commenced a school, then after commencing the school, he went to how it was possible for him. Now, this is at his name Balaji, Sri Balaji Society. How it happened to be with that name, he went before, he was thinking whether he can have a separate institution or not, where he was working. He had the dilemma. He went to Tirupati, put a casting lots, 5 chits before the Lord Venkateshwara. All 4 chits no, only 1 chit yes. When the casting lots, he took the chit, there was only 1 yes came to him. He commenced this institution, it has come like this, within 18 years of age. Therefore, now it has achieved its full glory. It has become popular. It has become reputed. How it could have been done? Sheer, every day, the hard work. Therefore, let's say, yesterday I was originally invited for a function at the law college. When I came here with my madam by about 10 o'clock night, the Professor Anand attached law college gave me a book. This is actually the book of this year 2013 and 14 and 2 years. It was a bound book consisting of nearly containing 600 pages. And I was just opening and I was able to see His Excellency Jail Singh was here, His Justice, this Ayal Singh, this Narayanan was here, everybody was here. All VIPs are from the foreign countries also. That's when you went to say that it speaks about volume about the achievements made. After going through the book, therefore I got some instinct of anger against Mr. Balasubramaniam. Balasubramaniam is from my state, Tamil Nadu. Immediately what was passing in mind, this institution has grown like this. Naturally he should have done it for Tamil Nadu. He has not done it. He has come to Maharashtra to do. Why? A question I was asking to myself. The reasons I had, because I was a judge, therefore I could find the justification for his act done by him. First thing therefore, this is a place which has given him a life. It is a place which has made him popular. It is a place which has brought him the glory. Therefore, it is a place which gave him life. Therefore, he has got all the institutions. Common share is one reason. Second reason, what would have been? He was an army. Therefore, naturally, the first, therefore, he was a thing of the nation. Breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to has said, this is my own, my native land, says Alberta Scott. Breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to has said, this is my own, my native land. Every breath must say, India, 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 India. He is an Indian first, therefore he brought it here, therefore he is with a large outlook. He is an Indian, therefore he has brought it here. Now, therefore with that philosophy, he has commenced it here. How he is able to achieve this, how it would have been possible, not only because of this patriotic feeling. Here, the achievement has been done by all the institutions. How this could have been done? By, first of all, the management, the administration, how it was handled. This could have been the reason. The first reason is handling the administration. All these institutions have commenced. They have added glory, achieved glory. Therefore, it is changed the top in the one among the top in the state. How it could have been by the administration. The administration handling is not an ordinary thing. This I tell you, there is some incident in the life of Vivekananda. Vivekananda was about to go to US. for America to propagate Hinduism. He went to the Guruji to get his blessings. Guruji was absent. Therefore, he met the Guruji's wife, the Sarada Devi, and asked her blessings. Sarada Devi was telling him, asking him, why you want to go to US? What is there in America? Then he replied, I go over there to propagate Hinduism. Therefore, what do you want to do there? He was just narrating. What about 15 minutes? It was heard. But she did not bless him. She did not bless him. I asked him, here is a knife. Take that knife from that bureau. He took the knife and handed over. After getting the knife, Sarada Devi, that is told him, all right, I bless you. Go. You will do whatever that you will achieve and come. Immediately, Vivekananda was asking her, 15 minutes I was narrating. I asked her blessing. You did not open your mouth. Now after the knife was handed over, you told me that I bless you. What is the connection for taking the knife and handing over to you? Asking. Therefore she replied, yes, there is something in it. Because when I asked you to take the knife, you took the knife and handed over the knife and actually catch that blade part in your hand and the other wooden part in my side. Therefore, the way in which you handle, if you give that wooden part, catching the wooden part and giving the blade part, it may cause some injury. Therefore, you have been carefully handled. So you carefully handled, you will handle it also. This is the test. Therefore, here you have added glory. You have added achievement. How is it possible? The administration has been handled in such a way for the past 18 years. Therefore, it is recorded. It is recorded. Further, in so far as the faculties are concerned, they have done their best part. Otherwise, this achievement could not have been done at all. And apart from that, the crowning part is your part. As students, you have done your best. Therefore, adding, because of which it has got the glory that has achieved today. Therefore, it is at this, so the appreciation has got to be recorded, both for Mr. Balasubramaniam, the administration of the directors on the one side, and all these faculties and all these students assembled here is on the other side. Now we go to, therefore, that's a, so far, the four, you are all with the managements, therefore different courses. You have got postgraduate courses also. I am told that the environmental law is not a curriculum here. It is a curriculum in the 4th year for the 5th year students in the law college, and for the 2nd year when they are for the 2-3 years course in law, but not for you. Therefore, I make a request that it should be made as a curriculum, because the environmental, so far environment is concerned, it is like a threat to the world, to every country, everywhere, every place, every town. Therefore, it is just a disease. Environmental threat is everywhere. Ecology, therefore, is damaged. Degradation of the environment. Under circumstances, therefore, as if we did not have law, we have got sufficient law. If the sufficient law was there, 1984 we got the provisions of the Protection Acts, therefore Environmental Protection Act, therefore the water prevention, control, etc., pollution, air pollution, all enactments have been there. What is the earthly use of having the enactments? Therefore the enactments have got no use. Therefore they are as they were there. We had departments, but they did not have the effective functioning so that it could be controlled. And thereafter it came, it went along for 20 years. 20 years, therefore, world to understand this. From this first, therefore, it is 1992, Rio de Janeiro, it was documented, the doctrine of sustainable development. The doctrine of sustainable development means you have to have got the natural resources, the wealth of the country. You have to take it so. You have to use it for industry. But at the same time, therefore, for the future generation, you think of the future generation also, that don't exhaust everything. Therefore, have something for future also. Their needs must also be met. That is sustainable development. While we get the sustainable development, precautionary principle. Therefore, they say, because I want to stress all of you, they have got the workshop, have do work over there, have this, because this environment and ecology, all of you are going for management of the different industries. Management is a different, every day it is an industry, or they say there's these construction activities or projects, therefore it has got an act to play. Therefore it must be made a curriculum, they must make all have the workshops, and have the benefit of it, so that the practical approach as students of the institution you can have. Therefore, that is that part. Therefore, it is I repeatedly tell you, not only enactments are there, therefore you have the workshops over there. I request the management also, so that it is actually inculcated to the students. They get, that is the grip of the matter, so that when they get into the job, that is, I am told, nearly about not less than every year, 100% employment opportunity is given. You are getting all of you well placed. Once you get well placed, therefore it should be in a managerial capacity or in a better position. Therefore, once you get into, you can have the grip of the subject once you come to the job. And that is a must of the day, because it is actually the day that is the threat of this environmental. Therefore, after becoming, therefore, when I went to Madras when the commencement of the bench, I got only 20 cases. Within 1 year, we have got 1,000 cases. What does it mean? Because the awareness, only people have understood that the awareness. So long the awareness comes to the effect, thousands and thousands of matters will be there. Who are all the parties against whom allegations are made, against whom complaints are made? They are all the units, they are all the industries. All industries, they are all parties on one side, against whom allegations are made. You are all going to be in managerial capacity, one industry, one unit. Therefore, you must have the grip, what are all the things, what to be safeguarded, how to prevent it. These are all will become a role for you tomorrow. Therefore, this is an excellent occasion for me to be with this morning and for the inauguration of the DRISHTI for 2014. Therefore, I again, on my behalf, on behalf of my madam to join with us, therefore give you on record our appreciation for the endeavor, for the efforts evinced by you, so that bring the glory to the institution. And also I congratulate all of you, therefore, for this recording the same, and all top tenors, and therefore these top tenors are standing here, therefore, so that you should also become top tenors following them. Therefore, being the top tenors in the college, all of you, I pray, should be the top in your life. And with that, therefore, I cut this, make it, declare it open, the DRISHTI 2014, thanking you.
That was a very insightful lecture, sir. Now, students, staff, faculties, all of us, the most awaited moment, may I request our respected Justice Sir to kindly unveil the cup, the DRISHTI 2014, the cup unveiling ceremony, and all of you please join me in as we unveil the cup. Sir, can I request our Vice President Bala ma'am also to move forward for the unveiling ceremony, the unveiling of the cup. And students, I want to hear that clap. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. May I request everybody to please take seats downstairs. May I request everybody, the CCT, to please escort the judges also. Till now, students, I hope there will be no movement in the auditorium. We have our Honorable Justice Chokkalingam amongst us in the auditorium. I do not want any one of you to move. Please. For DRISHTI 2014. Wishes to all the teams, and we look forward for a real competitive day, fun-filled day. Audience, I can only appeal to you, please clap and applaud the performance. We are beginning with our Ganesh Vandana.
चढ़ायो अच्छा गजमुख को दिल लाल विराजे कतौरी हर को हाथ लिए गुड़ लड्डू साई सुरवर को महिमा कहे न जाए लागत हूँ पद को जय देव जय देव जय जय जी गणराज विद्या संदाता धन्य कुमारो दर्शन मेरा मन रमता जय देव जय देव शरणागत आवे संत की संपत्ति सब ही भरपूर पावे ऐसे तुम महाराज को अति भावे होता भी नंदन नित्य दिन गुण गावे जय देव जय देव जय जय जी गणराज विद्या संदाता धन्य कुमारो दर्शन मेरा मन रमता जय देव जय देव चरण डोळ्यान पाहिन रूप तुझे विवेक रंगेन आनंद पूजन भावे वाय गणे नमः त्वमेव माता पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या करुणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा पूजार्पणा वा भक्तिसभाव करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि कृष्णं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरि माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं